Infinity G35, your heater blows cold at idle, but if you increase the idle, the temperature rises. I'm Brian Nessler from How to Automotive. I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. So if you're at an idle and your temperature blowing out of your dash is set to the hottest position and is only blowing cold air like this, but then you increase the RPMs and the temperature starts rising like that, that indicates that you got an air pocket in the heater core system, the dash. So we need to bleed the air out of it so the coolant can flow better. So the first thing we need to do is remove the top engine cover. So there's going to be 4 bolts holding that on. Remove those, and then you can remove the cover. Next, you want to check and make sure that the coolant in the car is actually full. You want to do this when it cools down. You don't want it to do it when it has under pressure. So the way you can tell if it has pressure is if you squeeze this upper hose, and if it's rock hard, it has pressure in the system. Don't open it. Wait till it cools down until you can squeeze this upper hose, and then you can remove the cap. So you want to make sure your coolant's full. If it's low, you want to top it off, and then you most likely have a leak somewhere if your coolant's low. So you're going to top it off here, and you also want to make sure that the overflow bottle over here on the side is full to the full mark. It has a little mark on there. After that's full, you're going to run the vehicle. So after running your vehicle, or topping off your fluids, then you're going to run the vehicle, and then right here underneath the wiring harness. So if you look in the back, so right here next to the battery here, there's a little wiring harness that comes out. Right underneath is a port, and that's connected to the heater hoses right there. And you're going to take a Phillips screwdriver and back that screw out, and that's what that's going to do is allow the air to bleed out of the heater core system. And then as the air bleeds out of the system, you also may have to top off your coolant here at the radiator. So you just back this screw out a little bit like this until you start seeing air and coolant come out of this, and you're going to fill the radiator at the same time. And you can do this with the engine running or with the engine off. Careful not to drop the plug. So as you can see, I got the plug all the way out and no coolant has come out of it. So we need to keep adding coolant to the radiator here. So you're going to add coolant or water to your radiator like this until it's full and overflowing, and at the same time you'll see it overflow and pour out of the vent right here. Once you got it overflowing and pouring out of the vent like this, then you can go ahead and put the little screw back in it and cap it and tighten it back up. You're just going to screw it into a snug. And that's how you're going to bleed the air out of your cooling system on your Infinity G35. I'm Brian Nessler from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos. Encourage you to subscribe. Invite you to head over to the howtoautomotive.com website for more valuable videos like this. And I'd like to thank you again for watching.